Hello Frenzies, welcome back to my channel. Come along with my mom and I on this cute little vacation we took to Niantic, Connecticut. We went to this place called the Book Barn, and it's like a used bookstore where we brought 9 bags. Thank you very much. We ended up getting $115 in store credit where you can trade in. It's a place where you can trade in like your old books and everything for either a check or store credit. And it has a couple different locations, I believe 3. The one we went to the first day that we were on our little vacation was the main, it was just called the Book Barn, and it was all outdoors. And it had beautiful gardens, like cute little themed areas, like beautiful walkway and little waterworks and everything. But it's just a beautiful, like, essentially huge outdoor library where you can trade in your old books, get new ones. I think the most expensive book that my mom or I bought was maybe $5. The adult fiction ended up being a lot more expensive than the like quote unquote children's books, but it was absolutely stunning. I just have a lot of footage of like very cute outdoor bits and the bookshelves, and like, can you believe how tall some of these bookshelves are? You'll see in one clip where I kind of like put my camera up because I was walking through the bookshelves, couldn't believe how like stuffed full they were, how many bookshelves there were, and then how tall they were. It was absolutely incredible. They have a huge, like, the outdoor one has a huge building it's like very large sheds essentially of like adult fantasy and adult fiction, and then they had a beautiful area for like the teen fiction. They have areas to play chess. They have a little goat, like, farm area. Tons of, like, seats to sit outside, and thankfully it wasn't, like, an incredibly hot day where as long as you got a seat in the shade, you could be very comfortable. But it was really cool. Just overall, in general, and absolutely stunning. They had a building that the, like, front porch and the upstairs of the building were focused on middle grade and YA books, which is kind of what I read most of the time. I don't like adult fiction. I think I've said that in a video before. But I really loved the whole area. And I didn't go specifically looking for anything. I was like, if I see books, I see books. If anything, I was looking for old books from my childhood that we can't find, that aren't in print, anything like that. And I was able to find 2 books the first day. So all of this beautiful scenery that you're seeing, I was able to find 2 books at this location. My mom got a whole bag the first day. And we didn't pay anything out of pocket the first day. I think we maybe spent like 30, 40 bucks the first day on our store credit. So that was really cool. Then we went out to lunch. It was this really like, it was in Connecticut, like I said, Niantic, Connecticut. So we went to this very... It was very bougie. It was very gentrified. Like, I could tell a white girl was very happy to be running this place. And then the night at the hotel, we got like chocolates and everything that we took back to the hotel with us. But then the TV at the hotel had Netflix, so we ended up watching the Great British Bake Off because we both wanted something as like background noise, but nothing we really had to pay too much attention to. But of course, my mom and I got super into. The next morning on our little trip before we went out again, we got Dunkin', just got to grab some breakfast, and then I'm showing you guys the books that I got the first day. I got the second book in the Spiderwick Chronicles, which was really cool. I didn't go looking for Spiderwick, and I also got a hardcover of Bad Girls Don't Die. I absolutely love that series. It's got a little bit of wear and tear in it, but that's okay. I like having books in hardcover. They feel a little more durable. Then we went to the Book Barn downtown, is specifically what it's called, and this was more middle grade. It did not have a lot of YA, but it was middle grade and like young children's books, and I was actually very excited to be here because 1, it was air conditioned, and 2, it had pretty much everything that I read. I didn't film too much in here just because there were a lot of kids in the store that day, and I don't believe in exploiting children, and I also don't like to film people without their consent as much as I can, and because it was all indoors, it was a much smaller area, so I didn't want to film too much. But it was really pretty, and you're about to see the haul that I ended up getting, and it was a very exciting haul. This is the day that I spent the most money, and it was lit. We ended up, I think in total, because my mom ended up with another half bag from this location and I ended up with a full bag in this location, we ended up paying, I believe, $13.75 out of pocket because we had the $115 store credit. I grabbed a copy of Island of the Blue Dolphins. It's one of my favorite books, and I have a paperback and a hardcover of it because I just am obsessed with it. A Lightning Thief graphic novel, or a Lightning Thief comic book, like graphic novel. Oh my god. I had to grab it. I'm in my Percy Jackson era. Like, I needed to have a copy of it. This really cool graphic novel that was like right at the front table when we walked into the store, so it was really exciting. I'm like super big into graphic novels, so this I thought would be really cool, and it seems right up my alley. I got the Willowberries just because it's a book that I have been meaning to get. It's on my Amazon wish list. We were able to find it. Very exciting and cool. A copy of The Last Olympian. And I found Jewel Kingdom books. Can you actually fucking believe it? Jewel Kingdom is my favorite series from when I was a little girl. No one ever knows what I'm talking about. I found Jewel Kingdom books, and I actually ended up having doubles from ones that my mom had been able to find me. And that was the most exciting part of the whole haul. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!